All right, we're here with Zack Pfeffer. Zach, first start since returning from Germany. How'd it feel to be back out there on the field in front of the PPL crowd?
It felt great. I've been waiting for that start for a while, and it finally came. And I think I've been working really hard, and I'm just happy that I was able to get the trust from the coaches to go out and start the match. And fortunately, ended in a draw. I thought we should have won the game, and we're going to take that momentum into the second half of the season.
How hard is it to come in and go out wide in a fresh game from the start when everyone's coming at you with full pace?
I like playing out there, so I wouldn't say it's that hard. I enjoy playing out there anywhere in the attacking third, really. So I just try to go out there and do my best and help the team.
So there is the game coming up with Harrisburg City Islanders, but you have the 3 weeks off. How's the team sort of prepared for that? I mean, is this a new preseason for you guys, or are you going to take a few days off and then get right back at it?
I think everyone's going to take a few days off, just mentally and physically recover a little bit. And then obviously we have to turn our focus to Harrisburg. It's still a very important game, big game in the U.S. Open Cup. We want to make sure we take care of business there and move on to the next round. So everyone knows we have to continue to stay sharp and fit. We can't take too many days off.
Well, enjoy the little time off.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Gaddis. Kind of a crazy game. You know, you're down, you're up, you're tied. Everyone's just running around in a wide open game. What does it feel like to have that game be the last one before you guys go on break?
It feels good to get a result. I mean, since the Chivas game, we came together. We kind of approached from the Chivas game like it's a new season, start of a new season, and we're grinding out results. And we have a steady mindset together as a group, and our resilience showed a lot. And Connor came up big tonight, and everybody stayed together through a long 90 minutes.
What's it like to go into a game like that knowing they have so much young talent, so many guys who are going to come at you, not just with skill but with pace?
I mean, it's okay because we got a lot of young talent too. And, to be quite honest, throughout the game, I thought our talent, even though it was a draw, showed up more than their talent. We got a lot of young talent too.
So you go into the break off this draw. Are you guys going to just take a couple days off, or are you guys just going to train straight through?
It hasn't been determined yet, but we're going to keep the steady mindset going. I think we have a different mentality, and sometimes it takes a little while for a team to come together. We did acquire some new pieces this season, and it's unfortunate that the break actually is coming from my perspective.
You just want to keep going, players straight through the season, get back on that roll?
Yes.
Sounds good. Well, enjoy the little time off that you're going to have to take.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Maurice Edu. Wild game. What does it feel like to have that be the game that sort of sends you guys off into the break?
Do you know what? I think for us, there's a lot of positives we can take from that game. After the way we started off in the first half, we weren't pleased with it, obviously. The 2 goals we gave up were just small mistakes and things that we could have easily prevented. And then, when we came in at halftime, our heads weren't down. We definitely knew we were still in the game. 2-0 is a difficult lead to have and to hold on to. So we knew just second half we had to come out with a little bit more energy, correct a few things, and just play with no fear. Just play our game. I think in the first half a little bit we were maybe a little bit too cautious and too worried about them. The second half we came out and just played our game and didn't really think about them too much or worry about them too much. And I think in the second half we were able to show a lot better for ourselves.
It was interesting because down 2 goals, you brought in Michael Lahoud as a little more defensive player, but it allowed you to define the shape a little bit better. Just talk about him. He's been on this crazy whirlwind tour, going back and forth to Africa to play for Sierra Leone. Have you seen anything change in him now that he, is really getting into that national team setup?
Mike's a confident guy, and he's a hard-working guy, a very honest guy. Whether he's playing, whether he's not, he's always a guy that's team first. He's always encouraging the guys coming in, giving his insight and what he sees off the pitch, and when he gets his opportunity, he always takes it well, and today was no different. He came in, it was a very calming presence for us. He allowed me to get for it a little bit more, and I think we had a pretty good balance in there in terms of being able to close down plays a lot more and cover a lot of ground together. And yeah, I think his presence was definitely a boost for us in that second half. I think it allowed Chaco to get on the ball a lot more and Vince to get on the ball a lot more and higher up the pitch, which allowed us to create a lot more chances and get the goals we needed.
Obviously, 3 goals is a lot for a game, but with so many chances and so many saves, how frustrating is it for you and Amobi and all these guys who are getting forward and creating goal-scoring chances just to have none of them fall for you?
Yeah, it's difficult, but the fact that we are creating the chances and now we are scoring the goals, I've been saying all year that we've been creating chances and eventually the goals will come, and now they're starting to come. So for us, we just we have this nice break, which is good. Give us a chance to kind of get refreshed and come back, get us mentally fresh again, physically fresh again, and come back and just start off where we left off. And when we come back, the idea is just to continue doing what we're doing, keep creating these chances. Obviously, we're scoring the goals now, but we need to continue to do that, continue to score 2 and 3 goals a game and be a little bit tighter defensively. But as long as we keep creating the chances, I know the goals will come, and it's just about defending as a team and being solid as a team.
Sounds good. Well, enjoy your little break.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Michael Lahoud, coming back from a crazy series of trips to Sierra Leone and to Swaziland. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, how's your body feeling, and how good was it to get back on the field in this country?
It's definitely things you take for granted, like the pitch is telling you the States were good with fields. The little things you take for granted that we have here, it feels good to be back, and obviously it's good to see the guys again. It just feels good to be on the field, whether it's abroad or here. Biggest thing for me is just want to play and do well for, my country or my club. So it's just good to be out there.
It was a bit curious, down 2 goals, to bring on a guy like yourself who's a little more defensive-minded, but it really allowed the structure to sort of gel. How did it feel for you to get back out there and to sit behind some of those guys and free them up to play their game?
Well, to be honest, I actually didn't feel defensive that much. I think I just got on the ball and just wanted to play. I figured in the first half I saw Mo doing a lot of running, so whenever I saw, Mo kind of sitting back, I'd use it as my cue, to try and push forward or try and pick up the tempo with things. And as the game got more open, I think that was a point where tactically, since I was more fresh, I had to sit more, and that frees Mo to do what he does best, which is get in the box and make those deep runs. So, obviously we pushed forward at the end, and we came up a little bit short, but, I thought we were by far the better team, definitely in the second half.
How frustrating is it? Obviously 3 goals is not a typical return, but not to get that fourth when you had, I believe it was 20 shots in the second half.
I didn't even know he had 20 shots. For me, there was a little bit of frustration, but I'm very stoked about the way we finished the game. And granted, those are 3 points that we definitely missed out on, but I don't know, if we take this break the right way and come back with renewed spirit and come back with a little bit of the momentum we built in the second half, it's got me excited about, the blend and the chemistry that we showed in the second half, moving forward.
Well, enjoy the break. It sounds like you'll need the first week to catch up on your sleep a bit.
Yeah, I'll be at the beach.
We're here with today's captain, Okugo. Probably not the way you would want to go out, getting the draw at home, not the win, but it's a wild back and forth match. Talk a little bit about the team and the resiliency to come back and get those 3 goals in the 8 minutes.
Yeah, we showed a lot of character in the second half. Chaka played some great balls in. Seba made a difference. Lahoud actually made a difference as well. It was great to get those 3 goals, but unfortunately we gave up the late goal and they tied the game.
Yeah, talk us through that. Once you get in a foot race with Maddox, I don't think there's anybody in the league who's going to keep up with him.
Yeah, you just got to cut off the ankle, do the best you can. He was Zach and him collided. The ref had to make a decision. He had a PK.
So, you get a little time off, but, you have the Open Cup, and then you come back out. You have 4 points in your last 2 games. Where do you think this team is in terms of their development actually clicking and getting to those expectations that existed in the preseason?
Yeah, I feel like we're real close. Everyone's coming along finally. I think this break will help a lot, get some key guys some rest, and then we can come back in the second half of the season and act like it's a new season and start fresh.
So if I told you at the beginning of the season that Shane Williams was going to be your consistent center back partner going into this break, would you believe it?
Yeah, who knows? It's crazy, but we just gotta fight, gotta gotta fight, and do what's asked of you to help the team.
Well, enjoy your little bit of break.
Not a problem.